My name's Mick Stapleton. I left the regular army in 1980, and after some years out of the service I rejoined the D Company Royal Regiment of Fusiliers at Rochdale Drill Hall, Barron Street. Barron Street closed and we were then transferred across to Bury, where I served again for another 12 years. I was a cadet, a recruit instructor for many years and reaching the rank of sergeant. From this drill hall we went to Germany, we went to Brecon as instructors, and we travelled all over England. Many happy times.
My name's Peter Clegg and I've been associated with this building since 1964. I was in the army for just shorter than 6 years, and I came back here and I joined the association, and I've been on the association now for 42 years.
My name's Stephen Cooney, ex-Sat Major, joined at Rochdale, spent many years at Bury. One of the best places I've ever been to in my life. It's important to me, Rochdale people, and to Bury. As a Fusilier family, this is our meeting place, our home. How it's fallen into disrepair is beyond me, but we need to sort it out. This is our home. This is the home of the Fusiliers. We need to keep it.
My name's Tom Bailey, and I served with 5LF in Haywood and in Bury here, and then joined the regular army, the 1st Battalion Lancashire Fusiliers, where I served 9.5 years. Once I came out of the army, I joined the Fusiliers Association in Rochdale, and we spent many a weekend here being entertained by the sergeant's mess. We had some good times. It's such a great shame that it's fallen into disrepair like it has, and I do find it rather upsetting for a noble building like this to actually be falling into ruin.
My name's Barry Briley. I'm known here as DK. The first time I came to this building was in 1983 when I joined the 5th Battalion D Company, 5th Battalion Royal Regiment of Fusiliers. I spent a total of 34 years in the reserves. Left this place a couple of times going out to Iraq, and actually I was posted out in 2007, but I always came back here, and it is, to me, really upsetting and annoying that, especially this year, with it being the 150th anniversary of the Association of the Lancashire Fusiliers, which is one of the antecedent regiments of the Royal Regiment of Fusiliers, that the trustees and the RCA have allowed this building to fall into such disrepute. Yeah, especially the trustees. They should have been doing the job. They haven't, and I'm sorry to say I had years and years of wonderful memories from this building. Yeah, and it looks like they may not happen for other people, whereas they should be. Yeah, Bury is a Fusilier town. 150 years, this will kill it.
My name is Bob Patterson. I joined the Royal Regiment of Fusiliers at Bury Drill Hall in 1979. I served 38 years from this drill hall, went on 3 operational tours from here, and my name's on the honours board, along with at least another 200 people that have left this drill hall and gone and served the country in war zones. I think it's absolutely disgusting that the RCA and the trustees have let this building fall into such disrepair through lack of management and lack of care. This building is the heart of the Fusiliers in Bury. It has been for over 100 years. Yeah, my great-grandfather went to fight at Gallipoli from this drill hall. I think it's absolutely disgusting that nobody cares. Yeah, the people above in the MOD and the RSCA and everywhere else will let this history disappear because the bean counters and it's about money.
Hello, I'm Ken Simpson. I'm a former corporal with the Royal Regiment of Fusiliers based here at this armoury, the Castle Armoury in Bury. I first knocked on them blue doors behind me in 1998 to join what was the TA. They've since become the Army Reserves. From this drill hall I went and served in 3 war zones. I was part of a platoon of men that were recruited from this drill hole, from the TA, to deploy to Afghanistan in 2002. We were the first reservists to deploy to a war zone since the Second World War. So we made history on that event. We served that tour, we came back, and then Iraq kicked off. Every man, every fusilier from that platoon volunteered to go straight back to that part of the world to fight another war. That was the dedication of the men that were recruited to serve here. After that, I returned again to Iraq in 2006 on another tour, another war zone, and I was injured on that tour. I returned here and I received, basically, instead of medically discharging me, they gave me a desk job. They made me an army recruiter, and I finished my service 2 years ago as an army recruiter. I have a lot of memories associated with this building. It is, as has been mentioned, the heart and soul of our regiment in Lancashire. The history of this place goes back well over 150 years. It should not be allowed to fall derelict, to attract vandals and be allowed to fall to ruin. It has been mismanaged. I am saying this directly. It has been mismanaged by the Drill Hole Trust and the trustees appointed, not elected. Right? They choose themselves to serve on that board of trustees. Nobody appoints them. I also blame the RFCA, who are the organisation appointed by the Ministry of Defence to maintain this building. They have failed to do so. Their excuse is that they have spent hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds, if not millions, on keeping it going. That's not good enough. A building this size can house many, many units. It can house not only serving soldiers, it can house numerous veterans organisations. It houses the cadets, the Army cadets and the Air cadets. And it also is a community hub. Community events are held there. This is a massive part of Bury's heritage. It should not be allowed to fall to ruin. A recent survey has been made which says that a number of millions are required to repair it. The main issue behind its closure was the lack of heating. I have learnt today that the boiler system was deliberately switched off. All right? The heating, there was nothing wrong with the boilers or the heating, so therefore it was allowed to be mistakenly believed to be faulty. So the CO of 5th Battalion Royal Regiment of Fusiliers withdrew his troops from there, safeguarding his troops, quite rightly. The cadet organisations followed suit and the building has been shut. It is currently in an appalling state. You can see photographs that I took on the Castle News group on Facebook. I am Castle News. I am the person who runs that page. Everything I have said is supported by the evidence. I served in that building for over 24 years. I know what I'm talking about. I know every inch of that building. I know what's needed to repair it. It is an absolute crime what has happened to it. We need to address this. We need to restore this building and keep it for future generations. This is, after all, the heart of the historical centre of Bury. It is the oldest building, apart from the 2 tubs over there, in Bury. We need to protect it. Thank you for your time.